Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of We Are Legion Live. Tonight, joining us, we have the lovely and talented Miss Charley Young.
Hey, Bill.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Happy Sunday. Happy August.
Yeah, thank you. Well, it was kind of a surprise. I was supposed to be back home today, but I was on a business trip. I got extended. I was supposed to leave Friday. Got extended. I was supposed to leave next Friday, but now I'm leaving tomorrow. So you're live from my hotel room here in the middle of Kentucky. How about that?
That's awesome. Hey, I'm in Kentucky. That's awesome.
Yeah, by Fort Knox. So
Okay,
yeah,
great. So you got the
yeah,
golden, ready to go.
yeah. That's where I've been working for the last couple of weeks. So we're ready to go now. So let's start everybody off with a bang. You got a new single coming out this week.
I do.
Tell everybody where they can find that pre-save link.
Yeah. So the pre-save, if you go to the link in my bio, my handle is at MS Charley Young. Um, so if you go to that link in my bio on any platform, whether it's on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, whatever, the pre-save link should be there. If you click on that link in the bio, it's a general link, but it should go straight to the pre-save. And you can pre-save the song on iTunes, Spotify. It's free. That's what I always tell people. It's free, and it definitely helps artists like myself, independent artists, because it just helps the algorithm. Everything in this world is driven by computers now and algorithms. So it just helps artists like myself get our music in front of more listeners and gain new exposure so I can keep going back to the studio and creating more quality content for you all.
Okay, and yeah, for everybody, I just went and dropped her link tree into the into the chat over there, so you can follow that link there, and it'll take you right to it to the pre-save. So tell us a little bit about what you've been doing since the last time we saw you. Last time we saw you, you were actually playing uh, Virtual Fest for us, and during that amazing Sunday lineup that we had. You ladies just completely just knocked it out of the park that day. But what have you been doing since the end of June there?
Yeah, well, it was first off, I want to say that was an honor. Thank you for including me amongst all those other wonderful female artists. I'm such a champion for female artists and just females in this world. So thank you so much for letting me be a part of that. So since then, what's been going on is I have been editing, well, not me. I'm not going to take the credit for it, but we've been editing my music video that's coming out for this song Scumbag. I've also been working and recording some new music. I have a lot of collaborations still coming up, as well as a lot of original music still coming down the pipeline. I've also been just kind of planning the releases. I'm also planning on releasing an EP sometime this fall, so look out for that. Thinking late September, early October. They're going to be remixes of some of my songs that have already been released, as well as some songs that you all might not have heard. So just been really generating a lot of material and content for my fans and for my supporters, which is always an amazing feeling. So yeah, just grinding, I guess, as they say, as the children
Uh,
say.
yeah. Do you know? Do you have a timeline on when the video might be coming out?
Yeah, so the song is coming out August 6th, so this Friday.
Mhm.
So it's coming out then. And so what I'm probably going to do is for the people who are members of my private fan group, which is free to join. And in fact, the link that you just dropped, they can join my email list, which gets them entry into the free group. So people who are part of my fan group, my free fan community, you guys are actually going to get the music video on the day that the song comes out. Okay, so on August 6th, you guys are going to
Yes.
get a
And
private
I say
link.
that because I am a member of that fan group.
He
Thank you
is,
very much.
Bill is a member, so he is getting it on the first day. And then for people who are not, we're probably going to be releasing that the following week. So they'll have to wait a little bit longer. So there's an incentive to get on my free email list and my free fan community. I like to get in touch with my fans and get to know you guys and get to, see what's going on. I mean, I do music to connect with other people and to make other people's lives better and just to let people know that they're not alone and stuff. So please come join my fan group. It's on Facebook here. So join via the link that also has the pre-save for my new song, Scumbag. Don't get turned off by the name. But yeah, if you go to that link, you'll find all sorts of fun little goodies. And if you get confused, just send me a message, send me a DM, slide into the DMs, and I'll talk to you about what your options are. So yeah.
And in case you wonder why the song is called Scumbag, is she wrote a song about me, and that's why it's Scumbag.
Honestly, Bill, I cannot wait for some of my ex-boyfriends to like message me or text me and be like, is that song about me? And
yeah,
and I'll be like, the good thing though is what I will say is if you guys have been following my journey, because I've been doing little like 1 minute behind the scenes little episodes to lead up to the song. It is not about any of the men that I've had relationships with in the past. It was just a guy that I was talking to, and it just kind of opened up a dialogue for a more universal theme. So no, it is not about any of my ex-boyfriends. So it's just about somebody I was talking to who ended up being just a sleaze bucket. So yeah, that's gonna be the follow-up is sleaze bucket.
Sweet.
Sleaze bucket.
So is this the video that you were in Cali to shoot?
Yes, yeah. So good memory there. So we shot the music video during a horrible heat wave in Sacramento. It was 109 degrees. So that was pretty awesome. Yeah. So we shot but luckily only one sequence was outside. The rest of it was indoors, thank God. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I got to wear like some period clothing. I'll have to drop some photos in here. I was gonna say I can I don't know, I don't think it's gonna look that good if I like pull it up on my phone and like show it to you guys. But let's just say that you get to see me in some really awesome like period Victorian clothing, as well as you get to see some awesome like shoes, and like we've got a great cast and narrative. There's what I love about our videos. My creative collaborator Amelia and we just keep upping the ante every time we do a video. We're just always trying to push the concept or push the visual effect or just try to up what we're giving to you guys, the fans, the viewers. So yeah, I'm really excited for you guys to both hear the song and to see the video. This is probably my favorite song that I have written that I am releasing right now. Like this is probably my favorite one that I've ever written. So yeah, I'm excited for you guys to see and hear the video and the song.
Well, I'm really excited to get to see the video for one, and the song when it comes out. If you haven't pre-saved it, which you should have, because I gave you the link. But if you haven't, you can also find it on my Hot New Releases playlist that'll be out on Spotify. It'll debut there as soon as it drops. So make sure you definitely go out and check that song out. So you're still down in Florida.
I am, yes.
With the fam.
Yes.
Have you started to make any plans yet to maybe get back to New York to get back with the band and start doing some performing?
Yeah, so basically what's going on with that is I am kind of on, I guess, on hold or like on reserve for the New York City Marathon in November. So that hopefully is going to be happening. We'll do a performance there. It's a little tricky right now with booking the live shows only because there's two things going on right now. Is there are people who are already in queue. Their shows are getting rescheduled when they were already in queue, right? Mm-hmm. From when COVID hit. And then the second thing is, maybe I'm maybe I'm too much of like a worrier or whatever, but I am really concerned with the numbers. I myself am fully vaccinated. I think it's really important to get vaccinated to protect yourself and protect other people. But I'm a little bit concerned about the COVID numbers right now. So I'm a little bit, so we're working on it. Like I said, once we get November locked in for the New York City Marathon, I will do that. But I'm not in a rush to get that going just because of what's going on in the world right now. If that makes any sense, I don't know.
Yeah, well, and that's understandable because these Delta variant numbers are just ridiculously going off the charts, and um, again, we're at a point where they just don't know enough about it to be able to definitively say anything, and that's the biggest problem is not knowing uh, what you're dealing with.
Right.
There, I mean, I'm fully vaccinated as well, and we've went back to masking up in uh, on on most of the military bases now. Uh, Even for those that have been vaccinated,
Yeah.
and I know there's a huge grumble going through with people that I work with and stuff like that. That they're like, well, what was the point of getting vaccinated if we're just gonna have to wear the mask anyways? And I was like, well, it's because no one knows what's going on. I mean, right now they think that the vaccinated are actually being the spreaders for the unvaccinated because I mean you get it, you don't get, you're asymptomatic, and you don't get, you're not actually getting it, but you're carrying it, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Well,
uh,
it's just like a lot of other infections and stuff, right? Like, unfortunately, STIs come to mind, right? People
mhm.
can have those and not be symptomatic, and it makes me sad that it's still such a politicized issue, the masking and the vaccines. And all of that. I just wish people took it a little bit more seriously. And again, I'm not here to like get to be people's moms or tell them what to do, but it does get a little frustrating when people don't take it seriously, just because it hasn't affected them, or hasn't caused tragedy for them.
Yeah, well, and I'm also I'm a big supporter of people's right to choose for
Sure.
stuff. And I mean, I understand if you have your reasons for it, as long as they're the right reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're doing it because of some ridiculous reason, like you think that you're being microchipped or something like that, uh, you're already being tracked. Okay. No matter where you go, if you have a cell phone, you're being tracked. So don't worry about the microchips. But if you have a legitimate reason for not wanting to, then so be it. And but you got to protect yourself, and you got to protect other people, because there's still people who cannot be vaccinated. I mean, some places are allowing from 12 years old and up to be vaccinated, but you still have anyone under 12 years old who still can't be vaccinated.
Well, you've got children that are under 12, right? They're both under 12.
Yeah, I got two boys. They're both under 12, and they can't be vaccinated, and so we have to be very careful. I mean, it's still kind of with the Delta variant, it's not as rare, but it's still kind of rare for children to get it and have severe symptoms from it. But it's not out of the question either, you know. And my my youngest, he doesn't go to school, so he's easier protected than my older one, who's going to be a first grader, but he's getting ready to start back to school here. And so, and I'm not only thinking about his health, but uh, his teachers and all the faculty and stuff that go to school there. And because I don't know they may have a medical reason why they can't get vaccinated. So, and I mean, it's better safe than sorry on those accounts. I mean, and I'm by all means, I'm not telling anybody that they should go get vaccinated. Just make a conscious decision. Think it through for yourself. Don't not get vaccinated because you heard something from somebody else. Do the research. Go and take all necessary precautions for your health and your family's health, because the last thing we need is for this thing to get out of control again and then start to shut everything back down.
Right. Well, and that's my thing is, again, I am really fortunate that I can still release music regardless, and give you all, performances via music videos and even live streams and even interviews like we're doing right now. But I really do take, I don't know, I guess I don't know what it is about me. Just because things are really going up so fast and so into such an extreme, live performances again are kind of not at the top of my list right now. I mean, I know in Florida where I'm at, the governor here is not going to be doing any more, lockdowns or shutdowns, he said, and all of these things. And that's fine or whatever. But I'm also going to be making my own choices because my fans and my supporters are very important to me. And like I said, I couldn't live with myself if they got sick because they, attended one of my shows and it ended up being like a spreader kind of thing. So, like I said, we've got other ways. I like being around people and stuff, but so they may see me in November in the city. But like I said, other than that, we're just focusing on releasing, music and video content now. So yeah.
Still with us there, Charlie? You're kind of
Yeah, can you hear me or
yeah.
not? I was like, can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you. You're kind of your connection's kind of dropping in and out a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know whether it's your computer or my computer, because I'm like I said, I'm in a hotel and it's not the best internet in the world here.
That's okay. And worst
See,
case
yeah,
scenario-
my feed just kind of dropped a little bit, and
Okay.
there we go. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
Okay, good. I was like looking at alternate sources to get on.
Yeah.
I always have
Well,
like
yeah.
an alternate device or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, mine too. And but yeah, and this is something with this COVID stuff, is it's something that it's just not going to go away anytime soon, because it's going to be, I think it's going to be like the flu used to be, where it's going to mutate pretty much every year, and
Right.
we're going to get a different variant.
Right. It is.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's just kind of where we're at with that. I think that's what they're predicting as well. Same thing like you just said. It's just going to be something new all the time.
Yeah, and you're just going to have to keep going, and you're going to have to get a yearly booster just to protect for the new variant that's coming through. And it's just something that we're going to have to deal with for a while until they can isolate and find a cure. And they may never find a cure. I mean, it's just like the flu, because the flu itself is a coronavirus, and they never found a cure for it. It almost got, according to the CDC, it almost got eliminated last year because of the coronavirus. But so we're just gonna have to wait and see on this, and just everybody's got to be careful because I, for one, am really excited to be able to get back out and listen to some live music and things of that nature, and go to shows here at the end, coming up towards the end of this month. I have a festival that I'm going to be podcasting from in St. Louis, Freedom Jam, and we also have another one in September. And I want to be able to do those shows because I haven't got to see any live music for, oh wow, it's been almost 2 years now since I've actually seen some live music, and I'm ready to get back out there and do that. I mean, I really miss it. I mean, if there's one thing that I say that I completely miss is not being able to go out to the live shows and being able to hear the music again. I'm really excited about being able to do that, and I want to be able to get out onto the road, and I want to be able to do these interviews in person. Not that I don't like interviewing across this platform like this, but I'd much rather we be sitting in the same room on the same camera talking, and being able to do something more like that, and just a little bit more of a more intimate conversation than what we have right now. And
yeah.
I mean, just yeah, I want to get back out. I don't want to be locked back down again.
Yeah. I don't think anybody does. Yeah.
I don't.
And it's not good for like human psyche, human emotion.
Yeah, well, yeah, mental health will just completely deteriorate if people have to lock back down again, and I'd rather really not see the outcome of what that does.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, I remember after China came out of their really big lockdown, the divorce rate just skyrocketed, and I think there were some other things that happened, and we're already seeing kind of some of the effects as well right now, right? Of the pandemic, and with the jobs and everything, there's definitely a palpable change that's been happening, and some of it's for the better, some of it is neither good nor bad, but it's things are changing. So yeah, but again, that's also life, right? We have to just be able to kind of roll with the punches.
Yeah.
So
And I was actually watching a news article today about this, that people were finding out, not that they didn't like working from home and stuff, but then they found out what it was like when there was no separation between their work and their home life. Now, you being a musician, you're used to that because you're a public figure. You're going to be a public figure regardless of what you're doing, and the same way with actors and stuff like. But most people that work 9 to 5 aren't doing that. They can leave their job at their job and their home at their home, and that's their escape from one. But when you're working from home, you've combined those two worlds, and there's no escape. So yeah.
Right.
And they were actually talking about how that affected people's psychology, because of some people have gone years and years and years without combining their home and their work life, and then all of a sudden those worlds had to collide, and it wasn't good.
Yeah.
So it's a very interesting time to be alive. You have to be able to quickly adapt to ever changing situations.
Right.
Going forward. So okay. So are you going to be planning on being in Florida for a little bit longer, or a while longer, or no timetable yet for whether you're going to expand outside of Florida?
Well, so I am. It's funny. I just hosted a show last night, a virtual live concert with artists from Australia, Texas, as well as Philadelphia. And anyway, after that show, I got approached to do a concert in the West, like on the western side of the country, in the spring of next year. So for those of you who are, more on the western side of the country, I'm not going to announce it yet because it's not confirmed. It's kind of like the New York City Marathon. These are things that are not fully confirmed yet, but they are like in the talks, for lack of a better term, right?
And,
So
yeah, in
I'll
the works.
Yeah, exactly. So, next spring, probably going to be performing some on the western side of the U.S. So that's going to happen, and it's also my intention as well. Once we can really travel more freely, I've been working and collaborating with a lot of artists from the UK. And I've already been talking to a couple of those artists that I've collaborated with about doing some live performances with them over there. So again, those are plans for the future. They're not 100% confirmed, but like I said, people in the UK, people in the Northeast, and people on the West Coast, like western part of the US, can expect to see some stuff sooner rather than later. I've been doing a lot of private performances lately. I would say is kind of what I've been doing as far as live shows are concerned right now. A lot of private things. So.
And I think a lot of artists have been doing that to kind of slowly get back into things. They're doing the weddings and the more private shows, gearing back up to go back into the full on live performances in the bigger venues and things like that. And I think that's actually a brilliant idea doing it that way because you haven't been playing
Right.
live shows for well over a year now, and so
my last live show with my
kind
band,
of
yeah,
for lack of a better term, getting the nerves, knocking the rust off, I guess, to be able to go back out there and perform live.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's definitely a thing. I mean, I haven't been in the same room with my band since December 2019. Like it was December 29th, but it was still like the very end of 2019. We've been performing, but just, virtually. So it's been weird.
Yeah. And
So, yeah.
a lot of people are in that same boat. I mean, when we did the virtual fest, we tried our best to do like full bands on like Saturday, and the bands played their hearts out and they did a great job, but you just can't pull off the same type of performance with a band in one of these live stream things as you can with a solo artist or even an artist who can play acoustically.
Right.
And
it's hard.
And I'm very excited to be able to get to see that. You mentioned the UK. I mean, I would love to get to go over to the UK. I have a pretty big fan base and a lot of artists that I work with from the UK and around in France and Germany and around in there. And I would love to be able to get over there and do some live shows with them as well. But we're just going to have to kind of play it by ear and wait and see how that goes.
Right. That's just kind of where I think everybody's at this point.
What did you, I mean, obviously, towards coming up on the end of the year, you're probably just wanting to get back out there and start doing the live shows again. What is your goals for, say, the first part of 22? We'll go that far out.
Yeah. So
give it a couple more months to get going here.
So I basically have I have a lot of material I've been.
And I think your video froze up again, Charlie.
Oh, weird. Hold on.
Yeah, there we go.
Are we back?
Yeah, you are back.
Good. Okay, that's weird. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I just reset it. So
It could be the internet here at my
yeah,
hotel.
it's fine. Whatever. We're doing it though. We're doing it live.
Yes, we are. This is a hazard of doing live.
If it can go wrong, it will go wrong doing live. That's just life. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I was gonna say that I have a lot of stuff that I've been working on musically wise, like a lot of songs, a lot of material, so much so that I sat down with my collaborators and the people who help me, my team basically, and we've just had to shift. We have so much stuff that we're having to shift a lot of it into 2022. So if you're a supporter of mine and a fan of mine, you have to look forward to in 2022 is a lot of new music, with a lot of just different influences. So be ready for a lot of new music next year. A lot. Really excited. There's one project that I've already worked on with People of the Parallel that we're releasing next year.
Mhm.
Super excited about that, but I have to wait till 2022 because I'm booked until the end of 2021 for music releases. So really excited about that. Also Diamond Lounge. I'm working on a couple more projects with them for 2022. There's going to be a lot with them, both as featured artists as well as stuff that they're producing for me. So there's just a lot. There's a lot of new music and videos that they're going to be able to look forward to. And, anytime I get some new opportunity or some cool thing, I always try to let my fans and supporters know about that. So I guess just stay tuned to the journey because there's just a lot of new, fun, cool content that's going to be coming, your way, the public's way. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you hear that, Stacy? A lot of new stuff coming out. She's all excited over here,
Hi,
and
Stacy.
um, in the chat. So yeah, she just jumped in, and so yeah, I hope you've went out, Stacy, and you've pre-saved the song coming out this Friday. If not, the link is up there in the chat. Just go to Charlie's League Tree, and you'll be able to. It's right on top. You can't miss it.
Thanks, Stacy. Appreciate you.
And she's a big fan.
She's awesome. I love Stacy. She's a great lady.
Yeah, she says yes, love her. She's on my playlist.
Thank you.
She's on a lot of people's playlists. It's also very good stuff. And so, okay, we've went over the new stuff, the single, the video coming out. Is there any shows imminent that you can talk about that are coming out? Like you said, you had a lot in the works, but nothing really set in stone. Is there any that you are set to play other than like the private ones?
Well, insofar as right now, no. That doesn't mean that it can't change or that it won't change. It's just a lot of things are in the air, like I said before, because we've got both the people who had already had pre-COVID slots booked that have been rescheduled, and then also couple in my schedule for stuff as well as my band does tour with other bands as well. And then we've also got my concern with the COVID. Again, maybe I'm too cautious, but yeah, so people, like I said, people are really, your interaction with me is going to be online right now, like I said, with the videos and songs. And also that's why I'm really encouraging people, if you're not already a member of this fan community of mine, that's really a great way to connect with me and just to get to know me personally, and also give me your feedback and let me know what you're going through. Again, that's because when you go to shows, I'm really able to connect more with people who are there and who are watching. But like I said, for everybody's sake, for mine and their sake, my mom's vaccinated, for example, but she's still high risk, and I've been with her a lot, so helping her out. So like I said, it's for me right now, my main priority is still staying connected, but doing more so virtually, especially in light of everything. But yeah, things change every day. I didn't have that concert out in on the West Coast that's tentatively scheduled for the spring. That wasn't even in the ethos, the atmosphere until last night. So just stay tuned. Just stay tuned to my socials, and I could be coming near you guys soon. So just stay tuned is all I can say. I know that's not like the best, clearest answer, but just, trying to be real.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, I don't think that you can be too cautious with the way things are going. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to protect yourself and wanting to protect other people. So, uh, the worst thing you could do is rush back out there and then find out that, yeah, there's an outbreak just because it came from your one of your shows, you know. And I mean, just I can understand how that could affect you as an artist and stuff like that. Um, so, how is Beefy, and when is he gonna make his video debut?
Beefy was actually going to be in the music video for Scumbag, but then we added so many other elements that he did not make his debut. But I do think we are shooting the music video for the song I'm doing with People of the Parallel, that's coming out in 2022. We are going to be shooting it where the star Beefy lives. Beefy, for those of you who don't know, is my adorable English bulldog. I have like 1,000 photos of him. So let me see if I can pull up one
Yeah,
and
if you
show
follow
you
her on
guys.
socials at all, you will definitely see Beefy.
You will see Beefy. Beefy is basically my fur kid, my fur baby. So you'll be like, why does this chick keep posting all these pictures of her bulldog? But like, this is him and his brand new, let's see if I, brand new Little Mermaid.
Oh, look at that.
And that's his little mermaid toy. Isn't that cute? So
Hmm.
yeah, so Beefy will probably be making an appearance um in not so I've actually got two more music videos for 2021. That's my big surprise. So Scumbag is not going to be the last video for you all. There'll be another one in the fall. So
Nice.
so he'll be probably in the first video that's coming out for 2022. So since we're shooting it where he is, he's a big celebrity, so he doesn't like to fly, so we have to come to him. So
Understandable. I mean, if it's in his contract, it's in his contract. You know.
yeah, he runs the show. It's Beefy's world. I just live in it. That's it.
Nah, understandable. It's the way the big stars roll.
You
And
know.
we look forward to seeing Beefy's video debut. And how is Beefy's singing voice? Is he gonna like do a duet with Beefy at all anytime soon?
I don't think so. I love Beefy, but he surprisingly, although he is a 75-pound, very meaty, beefy English bulldog, he cries like a little baby.
Oh,
Yeah, when he
you,
does
you know,
his like,
I was thinking he'd be more on the bass or the baritone level, but now
he
you're telling me
is
that.
he is when he barks, but whenever he cries and more sings, it's
Mm,
pitiful.
mm,
He knows how to get his way.
yeah, prima donna, huh?
Oh, absolutely. It's like, "Eh," I can't even do it. It's
Mm,
like,
and
pathetic.
yeah, he knows how to work Mama.
Yes,
So
he does. It's terrible.
pulls the heartstrings, and there you go. And I mean, he's already the star of your social media, so it was only a matter of time before he just completely takes over your shows. Anyways,
Oh, well, yesterday I was running errands and just doing stuff, and I was bullied, no pun intended, by the bulldog to take him on a car ride around town. So that's what happened. Um,
hey,
I was
sometimes you just got to stick your
escorting.
head out the window. You know, I do
Yeah,
that
I mean,
occasionally too.
yeah, I mean here is the video, like here is the photo evidence of us in my car him being chauffeured. He's the star. I don't know. I'm just
Okay.
help. I'm
Well,
just staff.
while in the car, does he control the radio or do you?
No, I do. But you know what's really funny? I'll say about him. He really likes hearing. He really likes hearing my voice and my music. Like a lot of times, I'll have it on shuffle, and he'll be like just chilling. And then whenever he hears me, he'll perk up. Like you'll hear me
Yeah,
singing, he'll kind of
look
perk
around.
up.
Yeah, where's mom at? Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
so it's
I,
really cute.
I can, yeah, I can understand. I can see that, and I bet you it is. I mean, so he's probably really spoiled now. He's been down there, been enjoying beach life all this time
My God,
during the
yeah,
pandemic.
he's oh my God, and yeah, he's got a birthday coming up in like 3 weeks, and we're gonna be going to the doggy bakery to get
Oh,
puppies, and it's
outstanding.
it's it's pretty pathetic on my part, but whatever. He's my fur baby. He gets what he wants.
I do the same with my dog. I mean, I'll go to the dog bakery and stuff. We even give him little party hats and stuff for his birthday,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
yeah, he's my oldest. He's a year older than my oldest kid, so he
Well,
he's but he still thinks he's the baby. And
of course. What kind of dog do you have again, Bill? Remind me.
I have a pit bull, and
Okay, that's right.
he he's he's about 70 pounds too, and of course he he's not built like a stocky like a normal pit bull. He's more just long and lean, and he just thinks he's a lap dog, and he wants to be a lap dog. He aspires to be a lap dog, and if you tell him he's not a lap dog, he gets very upset and very pouty, and will just lay on his bed and just stare at you with sad eyes.
Yeah, yeah. They
And
again, we're just they're in charge. They're in
yeah,
charge.
and he doesn't understand, and then him and his brothers like to fight, and well, his brothers like to fight him. He's like, no, 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 no. Yep. The 3 year old completely just terrorizes him, and but of course, then again, the 3 year old completely terrorizes everybody else as well. So, uh, yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, well, that sounds like a typical 3-year-old, right? So,
Yeah, that one there's gonna put me to an early grave. He's just way too much like his dad. Yeah, I mean, he's exactly like I was,
hmm
and yes, now and now I feel really sorry for my parents.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
I
oh
know.
my lord, this kid is exactly like me, and he's driving me insane.
Yeah,
And but gotta love him. He he's got quite the personality on him for a 3 year old, and um, super smart too. So that you won't get much by him either. And yeah,
well,
it's
that's
good.
good.
Matter of fact, that I didn't tell him I was coming back home tomorrow because I originally told him I was coming home on Friday, and then on late Thursday night they told me I was going to stay till next Friday. So I had to tell him on Friday that I wasn't going to be coming home on Friday, and they were both very upset with Dad, and they they were like, because they're waiting for me to come home to celebrate my birthday because I was on the road during my birthday, so they want me to come home so they can have a birthday party for me, and I think they just want cake, but they're
Yeah,
using it as an excuse, which is fine. Is we're gonna have some balloons and stuff for them, and they can have the cake. I'm not a real big cake eater, but I'll eat it with eat cake with them. And yes, I said it. I'm not a real big cake eater. I know a lot of people's faces just fell off because of that.
I'm a big cake fan, but I don't hold it against you.
I
So
mean, it's not that I don't like sweets. I prefer pie to cake. Okay, I said it,
that's
and I said what I
okay.
said. I said what I said. All right. But yeah. I mean, it's not that I have anything against cake. It's just I prefer other desserts over cake.
Fair enough. I think that's
Yes.
fair.
I mean, I cake has its place, and we will leave it there. How about that? Um, pre-saved. They said pre-saved through iTunes. Couldn't do it through Apple Music. Said it wasn't available in your country.
Weird.
Hmm. Yeah, I haven't tried Apple Music. I did it through Spotify just because the playlist is on Spotify.
Yeah,
But
iTunes and Apple Music can be a little bit bizarre sometimes. I've got to try it now
I haven't
since we're
started
talking.
using it. I was doing an upgrade on my phone in December, and I kept putting it off and putting it off. But then my old phone, finally, the battery started pulling away from the phone, and I was like, I probably ought to do that before I go on my business trip. And so I just switched back to the iPhone,
Yeah.
and so I'm getting used to iPhones again because I've been using Android for the last
That's what I
five
have
years.
is an Android. I do not use iPhones.
Well, the only reason why I did is because the newest model of my old phone that I really loved was not in stock, and I couldn't get it until after I got back, and I didn't think that phone was going to make it. And having young kids, I gotta be able to have a phone with me whenever I'm
I
on the
just
road.
added it myself. Fine.
Ah, well, Stacy does have an iPhone, so maybe it's your iPhone, Stacy.
Yeah, so I just did it. So sorry, sorry to be distracting like that, but I
And
had to do
well,
it.
it wouldn't be the first time that a product could not connect to something that was owned by said product, and
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why I use Android. I'll just leave it at that.
I mean, I don't have a problem with either one. The reason why I switched from iPhone to Android to begin with is because you get pretty much the same capability with an Android, and it's cheaper than an iPhone.
Yeah,
Apple.
well, for me, the the big thing for me was I have a Samsung excuse me, and a Samsung TV, and I
Mhm.
can just all three can talk to one another
Yeah.
really
Well,
easily.
even with the iPhone, I downloaded Google, and I connect through my Google instead of, because I'm not shelling out the money for a MacBook and all that. No, there's just there's just no need, and they're they don't like. I just I think they price gouge you with the Apple stuff, and not a big fan of that. If I wouldn't have had all, I have Verizon, and every month when you pay your bill, you get these rewards, and I had enough device dollars built up that I pretty much got a 12 max, um, pretty much free every month. I mean, I'm barely paying anything for it. So
That's awesome.
yeah, so and of course my Google Pixel 5 wasn't in stock and wouldn't have been in stock before I left. So rather upset about
Well,
that.
just
I love the
sneeze.
cameras on the
Sorry, go ahead.
Pixels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, just sneeze and they'll have a new phone out, really. So it doesn't really matter, right?
if my battery wouldn't have started pulling away from there, I probably would have waited and to get it. But like I said, with me having the young kids, I can't really go on the road without having the phone anymore because I have to be
Right.
able to be in contact. And so I did what I did, and we'll try it. through this cycle, and if I don't like it again, I'll go back to Android. That's what I did
There you
last
go.
time.
Easy enough. Yeah. You know, I'll look at my friends' iPhones, and my family has iPhones, and I don't know. I it just isn't as I don't know. I maybe I'm just used to my I think I'm just used to my Android. And I think the quality picture is better as well. And since I'm in this business and I do a lot of live stuff and
Yeah.
pictures and videos, it's important to me.
Well, like I said, I love. That's why I got the Pixel to begin with, was for the camera, and I'm switching back from that to the iPhone. The camera is just on the iPhone is not even close to what I was even on my old model of Pixel, and I've been fighting with it to try to make it work. And I guess I just need to sit down and spend some more time with it, or maybe have a heart to heart talk with the phone and say, listen, we need to work together here. We're in this for a while, so we got to make the best of it. I don't know,
Yeah.
but yeah. And so we'll work on it like that. Um, let's see what time we got running here. Okay, we got a few more minutes. Is there anything else that you would like to put out? I mean, yeah.
Yeah. And also if people have questions for me, you can let me know. People are more than welcome to ask questions if they like as well. I'm happy to answer any. And if you're shy and don't want to ask questions here, feel free to send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Um, I would just say, just really stay tuned for this song on Friday. Stay tuned for the video. Like I said, if you're a member of my private fan community, you're going to get it this Friday as well. If not, you're going to get it a little bit later. The week after this release. And then, like I said, look out for my EP that's coming out end of September, beginning of October. Still finalizing a couple tracks. That's why I don't have the exact date for that. But there's going to be some remixes. There's actually going to be a remix for Scumbag. There's going to be a remix for I Want It Now that I released earlier this year. And there's going to be a couple other remixes and some tracks. So I'm really excited for you all to see that. And there'll also be a music video that's coming out when that EP releases in the fall. And other than that, I would say just stay tuned because I'm always doing different things. If you go to my website, you'll see a bunch of the other things that I do as well. So I would just say, just connect with me, stay tuned with me. I'm always doing something new, something different. And yeah, I love meeting new people. And if my music can, help your day be better or, help you get through some emotions, good, bad, or indifferent, that's really why I do what I do. I'm here to connect with people and meet new people and just, spread music and spread that sense of community and just, not being alone.
People of Parallel just popped up into the chat, and
Oh, well, hello.
you missed the whole section where she gave you your due, and you asked what her plans for 2022 music is. She did go over all that. She told us about the collab that's coming up. See, if you would have been on time, buddy, you would have caught that. And he's asking who did your remixes.
Well, oh, that's a good question. Very good question. So, the lead remix off of my EP was actually done by an artist known as People of the Parallel, based in Nashville, Tennessee. And it's a remix for I Want It Now, and it's actually really good. Uh, Spoiler alert, but I think I like it better than the original version of the song. And I also filmed a super cool music video for that. So I'm super psyched for you guys to see that. That's end of September, beginning of October. Also, the Death Beats is coming at you guys with some fire on the Scumbag remix. I'm super
Oh
stoked
yeah,
about that. Yep.
absolutely.
And then Tetra lent his musical skills to a remix of Minefield. And so I'm super excited about that. And then, of course, we'll have a couple other songs on there that aren't remixes for you all. So I'm excited because I haven't released an EP in like 5 years. It's just been single, 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 single. So I'm really excited to release like a little collection here for you all. It's exciting. So yeah.
Well, we're really excited to get an EP, and I mean, I've been listening to all the singles and stuff, but I'm kind of excited to see what you got in store for us here.
Yeah,
Now,
and if all goes well too, I'm planning on releasing another EP in 2022 as well. Like I said, I've got a lot of stuff coming through the pipeline, and so I'm just trying to get it out as efficiently, but also making sure that it's all well packaged so that you, the fan, get the optimal experience.
yeah,
So yeah.
absolutely. Matter of fact, before and to get the optimal experience, again, there is Miss Charley's link tree. Make sure you go in there and pre-save the new single that's dropping this Friday. Also, you can join her fan club that's also on that site. If you do, you'll also get to see the video that day for the new song, which I'm really excited about, and I cannot wait.
I'm super excited for you guys, and I'll probably be doing a merch drop. And also, when you're a member of my fan group, I give you guys discounts, so it's free. All you do is sign up with your email, and generally the emails is like maybe once a month. I've been sending them a little bit more frequently before the single release, but generally I try not to like flood your inbox because I get too many emails. I know what it's like, but I mean, give me your email address, you get all this other cool stuff. It pretty much sounds like a good deal to me, but what do I know?
Yeah, and well, there is some very good content and stuff that comes through there, and that you don't get just following your on socials. So I would suggest that if you do like Charley's music, that you do sign up, and you'll definitely get more of a down low on Beefy and stuff through there, and it's good. I mean, great stuff on there, and highly recommend it. Um, but yeah, we're running a little late, and I got to get up and fly in the morning back home. So yeah, got to get up at 5 a.m. Eastern time.
Oh my God. Well, it's 10:30 where you are. So
Yeah,
I just
so
want to say,
it
Bill, thank you. Thank you for making it work and for squeezing me
absolutely.
in.
I was not gonna cancel this at all, and I was like, I took a nap earlier so I could do this, and
Thank
I was
you.
like, no. I've told Charley we're gonna do this so we can get those pre-saves up, and hopefully everybody that's here has went out and pre-saved that. Also, take the link, pass it along on your socials. Let's get those pre-save numbers up. How close are you to the 100?
Oh, I'm 5 away, I
You're
believe.
five away from our goal. So let's see if we can't just pass that along some more, and let's
Yeah,
see if we
five
can't
away.
let's see if we can't hit her up to 150 or 200 before Friday.
Oh my gosh, that would be
And
awesome.
yeah, let's do that, and get that pushed out there. And it's always great having you on the show, and obviously you know how to get a hold of me.
Yeah, no, thank you again, Bill, and thank you for again, I for
Yeah,
making it work.
and now that I'm getting out and about more, and make sure that I get lists of your shows and stuff, because
Yeah.
I'm hoping to do a lot more traveling and stuff like that, and we're gonna start taking this show to another level, because like I said, I want to be able to do some of the live stuff, and come to shows, and hang out with the artists and stuff after the shows or before shows, and kind of give a behind the scenes look at some of that stuff, and really give people a little bit better look at you as a person, and that's what this is all about, for them to get to know you get to know your music, and we'll get the word spread. But thank you again so much for
Thank
coming on.
you.
Anything you need, you let me know. And
Oh,
everybody in the audience, like I said, Charlie's link tree is there. Please go do that. Please like this video on your way out. If you haven't done it already, hit the subscribe button. I know I've been kind of hit and miss lately, but that's because I've been super busy, and we're gonna have some. We're gonna go back to a more regular schedule now because I don't think I'll be going on the road again for a while for work. At least not for my main job. I will be going for the two festivals that I got coming up, and also I had to kind of limit the number of shows that I'd done after I did Virtual Fest because StreamYard only gives you so many hours that you can use in a month, and I used almost all of them in that one weekend to bring Virtual Fest to everybody. So if you missed any part of that, it is on my YouTube channel. Please go out and check out all the amazing artists that put that together. Miss Charley Young will be there on the Sunday version with that all-female lineup that just completely just ruled the day and did an amazing job. That was kind of the highlight. I'm such a big proponent of equal play for female artists and boosting up female artists. And when I had that, I was so giddy when I had that lineup in my hand. I was like, I can't believe this is the lineup that people are going to get to see. And you guys didn't fail me at all. You did exactly what I thought you would do. So if you have not went and seen that Sunday show, it's 8.5 hours from start to finish, and you won't find a weak spot in that whole entire lineup. It was just a great time, and with some very great female artists. And there was also, we had a full day on Saturday with a lot of different types of music and different artists. So please go check that out. And thank you, Stacy. I will try to have a safe flight. For whatever reason, to get from Kentucky to Kansas, I got to go through North Carolina, but it's just the way the flights go these days.
yeah.
That's how I got here. To get from Kansas City to Louisville, I had to fly to Charlotte, back to Louisville.
Right.
So to get back, I have to go back to Charlotte, back to Kansas City. Okay, that's how you like to roll on. It's been a while since I did geography, but that seems a little bit off. What do I know, man? All right. Well, thank you again, Charley. You're more than welcome to come back on anytime. And I'm looking forward to hearing the new song come out Friday and seeing the video.
Yeah, I am too. Thank you so much again, and have a safe flight. And thanks everybody for tuning in. And again, don't be a stranger. Follow me, send me a message, and I'd love to connect with you. So thank you.
All right. Well, you have a good night, Charley, and we will talk to you later.
All right. Talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you again, everybody, for coming out. I apologize if the connection was a little bit wonky tonight. I originally was planning on being back home when we did this, but I didn't want to drop Charley off the schedule because my day job messed everything up. Is I knew she has that new song coming out this weekend, and I wanted everybody to make sure they get a chance to pre-save. So again, please share Charley's link tree and let everybody know to pre-save that and to join the fan club so they get to see the video before everybody else also on Friday. But thank you again for coming out. I don't know when my next show is going to be, but I do have several people waiting. I'm going to get to scheduling them as soon as I get back home to Kansas City tomorrow evening. And I will let everybody know. So everybody have a wonderful night. And until next time, we will see you.